Alright, ladies and gentlemen, time to play a live game. So I am playing against a 4-dan plus on the Pandanet, and I'm giving 2 stones. So it's obviously gonna be another very, very difficult game because my opponent is really strong. Let me just reduce the volume a little bit. Alright. Yeah, two stones are extremely difficult, especially when your opponent is not, not that much less strong. Okay. Let's play out an AI move, and then small knight. So I'm hoping for black to Kosumi here. Let me turn on the coordinates. I want black to Kosumi at c3, right? That would make my e5 to d5 exchange really good, which is why usually black would not Kosumi at c3 at this point. Rather, he counterattacks. Well, then I will have to first counterattack him, and then we'll see what happens. So now I can play c3. That makes me a root, and also making these 3 guys insecure. Or I can jump here at g5, which does not do much temporarily. It just strengthens my outside. Or maybe even the crazier j4 if I really want to look for a fight. What's he gonna play? j4, he's definitely gonna push at h4. In which case, I am not too sure. So let's play a move that I understand, which is take territory plus creating insecurity. So thanks to my e5, these 2 groups cannot easily connect, right? Without it, he might attach here at f4. So that would be a problem. So I will first Kosumi here to disconnect 2 groups. So there's no second line attached to get him home. And then I can look for protecting the corner. And now let's get rid of the roots. And then hop out. Because we can't let black cap ourselves at L6. That's too serious. Okay, that's not gonna happen. You're not gonna connect. So let's fight here. So we need to secure our territory when we're fighting. Always keep territory in mind when we're fighting. So if you just jump like that, he's gonna like make a monkey face at like q6, and then my corner is pressured. I can definitely not allow that happen. Okay, so now he plays another jump. Now this L8 looks very interesting now. But since I'm behind, I need to be keen on my territory. So I keep jumping with him on the fourth line and see what he can do to my group. Yep. He has a counterattack here. Not too worried about his K5 peep because I can peep with my N6. That fixes, well, if he plays, I will demonstrate you what I mean. So I can peep here. This does not solve anything. On top, this might be a mistake that I can exploit. If I just push and cut. Is this too much? Okay, let's read it out. If I push, cut, push and cut. Don't think it works, so he can jump down. Yeah. So push and cut. So let's read it out. So I push here. He turns here. I cut, right? And then he is gonna jump down at R5. And I think I will be in trouble. I'll show you guys later what I mean. So now I need to make myself solid, and the best way to do it is to not block at Q5. Rather, it's make a solid Kosumi at R6. That's the correct move to play. Now, what? Really? Oh, he decides that he wants a liberty fight right away. That's interesting. Well, guess I have no choice. This is just... Oh, does he have a peep here? I have no choice. I have to push and cut right now. So these two groups are in a liberty fight. Very exciting game. Let's see what happens here. I was not expecting this kind of situation. Yeah, that's what I thought he has. Okay. We have to go for that trade because tactically in that short amount of time I couldn't see anything better. He can push here, and I grabbed myself a quite large corner, so okay, I have to be careful here. What is he doing? If I just block, I think he's gonna Atari and I connect. I think that's fine. Yeah. Okay, I read something that in my mind that does not exist. When he squeeze here, I can play here with an Atari. So I should be fine. Okay, so temporarily what happens is pretty much, okay, he spends another move here, but pretty much my center is all captured. But instead I got myself a quite large corner. I think the game is still very playable for white. So let's get more territory, and then we'll worry about what's going on in the center later on. Kosumi, I guess? Okay, this push is not a necessarily very good move. Okay. Well, let's grab ourselves more territory. Not too worried about this corner right now because it's very hard to kill this early in the game. Alright, so sounds good. He wants more influence. Now this influence gets a little bit scary for sure, but well, it is what it is. Let's now invade here. Not sure if that's gonna be a Sente though. I really want to make a 2-space extension. He's gonna hop in and I can crawl and then get myself home. It's no problem. So let's make a 2-space extension because it's bigger. I think it's bigger than the corner. Here we can just we can't really sacrifice that corner. It's too big. But we can just okay, let's not block there. Let's just, so this corner is fine, right? The connection is just solid. Okay, let's keep getting roots. Okay, and now we just make a life, I guess. We can just make ourselves solid. And now he's trying to enclose all that. This is quite a difficult game right now because yeah, it's hard to invade everything here. So let's try something, right? So I don't even know. This is the game that I don't like. I guess I'll first exploit these groups, you know, a little bit their weaknesses by hopping in like this. So when you try to invade a Moyo, you want to go from your opponent's weakest place. And now we just have to play very flexible. Try to not get caught. It's very difficult. I don't like this type of game. What do we play here? Let's play very, very slippery here to get ourselves a life. Okay, so he's trying to work on this part. Let's jump. This is an extremely hard game. Oof. Okay, I'm not sure about this honey, because now lets me cut. It seems that I have things to do now. Seems like now I can make use of Black's weaknesses to cook up something. know what? For now, I'm gonna add another move here. My corner might be sacrificed. Like I can't keep spending moves there. Okay, he spent a move to fix the weakness here, which is very necessary. What? This guy wants everything. That is crazy. Is he sure about this? Isn't there? There's no cut here. He's gonna squeeze and he's gonna squeeze and get himself back. Okay. But my question is, how does he get himself back? My reading is that he can't. I don't know if that's a feel like that's a basic reading mistake. Okay, fairly simple reading mistake. Now my groups are connected, so I feel okay. However, his center is still growing. I still have to deal with that. So probably I'll go from this direction now. It's safer like this. And there's some leftover moves that I can play over here. So overall, I have quite a little bit territory everywhere. He has a large center, so I don't know who wins. Okay, he plays very aggressively here. I guess we have no choice but to push and cut. Wow, that's the most aggressive move he can play now. Let's connect here. Alrighty. So seems like it doesn't work here. You know what? I'm gonna first like jump in from this direction, hopefully creating more problems for him in the center. Because right now there's nothing here because of how thick he is. And how his 3 stones have these 2 annoying liberties. I will go from a more secure direction. He cannot really ignore what I'm doing here because then I can Kosumi and I can come in. So he'll do something, and then I'll see what I play over here. All right, that's a good move. Does this Kosumi work? He's gonna squeeze here. I connect, he plays this one, I Atari. It looks like he has 3 liberties and I extend here. Jump, push, think it works. So I'm gonna Kosumi in. Thanks to my G9 stone, I'm able to Kosumi into his territory. It's very hard to defend unless he wants to. I don't think it works, man. Did I read it wrong, or is it just you who read it wrong? I think it's black made another reading mistake. Yeah, I'm pretty sure black made another reading mistake, and I think he made a reading mistake over here, and then like another one over here that makes it game over for him. So now at this point, I'm quite comfortable that I'm winning here because of a couple reading mistakes. So guys, reading is really important. Try to do more like life and death exercises, because they're super important, as you can see in this game. Okay, I don't even want to fix this right now, because what's the point? It's only a couple points. I think I'll go from this direction instead. Alright, so if Atari, he's gonna run. Do I have a way to capture? Seems like I don't. But if I played this one, I already captured these two guys. Right? So if I jump here, he push, I can extend the stone out and he's dead, right? So at this point, I think white should be winning, because I don't see where black territory is, as all of these stones seem to be revived, and now he is trying to basically kill me here. You have to be careful, right? If I play this one, does he have like a peep here at L18? So maybe I should play more solid moves, like this one, or extend. You know what, actually I don't read anything here, so I think I'll just do. So he can peep in at I think at M18. That's a little bit of a problem. Yeah, I think the peep at M18. I should have played something else. It should not. Yeah. That actually could create problems. Well, that, my friend, is extremely annoying. Oh, I should so play more careful over here. Now, pretty much I have to make myself alive right now. Ugh. That was not cool. Okay, let's make ourselves alive first, I guess. Let's make sure it's alive. Look at the loss they have here. It's insane. It's like 25 points by not playing carefully. I don't even know why I didn't. I knew about it, and then I just don't play carefully. So before I connect to myself. So here, there's a problem. So he can peep here. Well, okay, it's a perfect time for me to make alive then. So he actually spends a move to connect himself. I don't know after this mistake how he's doing. Maybe he is. It's a lot closer, but he's not winning. That's why you always play very careful in your game. Otherwise, anything can come back. I like this connecting is it's a big move. Yeah, connecting here is not bad. Into Sente. Alright, since we connected, why not just keep pushing. Okay, let's drag all our stones back. That's indeed a very big move. Oh my god, that's a gote. That was such a big mistake. Like I need to concentrate and then not keep making mistakes. This is way too many mistakes. Well guys, that's just a lesson that shows you how important life and death is. Alright, so this is frankly very embarrassing for me now. It's like this is a 5Q mistake, alright? Oh god, I should just chill out and do some work. Honestly, I should not be playing Go. He should have played that a little bit later. So this group is dead pretty much. All right. So instead, I'm gonna grab my group back, and I can't even grab them back. Wow, this guy. I'm in some serious trouble. Yeah, I'm just dead there, pure and simple. Yeah, my reading is not it's not following up today. It's all over the place. I feel like resigning here because how bad my reading was. It just doesn't make sense. I don't even know what to say, like making mistakes like that. So bad. So guys, this is just a co-fight, nothing really to explain. He still thinks he's behind for some reason. Then I have to win this kill. It's pretty clear that I am behind, and my corner might be killed here. Okay, what is going on? Like, what is this skirmish? I can't even connect you because you're gonna Atari. I run, and like this, it's not even working out. But let's push here. Like, what is going on here? I'm so confused. So I don't need to care about these guys, right? These two. I'll just connect myself. It's probably the best one. If I can save my corner, maybe I have a chance. Given how black lost some points over here as well, maybe I can fight this one out. Okay, now my corner is connected. And I believe K4 is a mistake. He did not have to play this because the upper side is alive, the lower side he can make alive with move. So now I get the chance to play the Sente. So I might just destroy everything he has over here, and I think that should be a good idea. Okay, that's good. So let's keep making use of the Yaji. to gain some endgame profits. Yeah, I think K4 was not a great move, but I might still be losing at this point though, just because how much I've lost in the corner. Doesn't make any sense. I mean, how much I've lost on this group. I don't know who wins, to be honest. Like, I mean, what is he playing? Oh, that's a nice move. Let's see, if I play this, it might squeeze me. Yeah? Huh. Interesting. I want to fight a Ko, but there's no more Ko threats left. That's a huge problem when you don't have a Ko threat. So I can play this one. He squeeze here, I take. He Ataris, I connect. Then we have to fight this Ko over here. But I don't think I can win by any means. So I have to squeeze his Liberty here. And then call it a day. I can't keep playing here. Yeah, it's nothing to play here anymore. So wherever it's big, I gotta play that. So extending seems to be an interesting choice, and I will probably play that. This Atari and extend is also very, very big. Let's first secure this bit. Oh, he connects. That's very pleasant. That's very nice for me. And now, what do we play? You can see if he connects this one. Probably not. Oh my god, he responds to everything I play. That's very surprising. So let's get this big move back. I might still be winning here because of, and now I look at it, how big this entire thing is. So this extend at B1 is 2 points, but this is clearly more than 2 points. So hopefully he makes a couple more endgame mistakes. And okay, so all these are mistakes because those are only 2 points. Spend 2 moves for 2 points. It was 1 point each. Doesn't make any sense at this stage because all the endgames are bigger than 2 points. Especially things like this one. Even I just play like this, it's more than 2 points. This connection, I don't know. His endgame is probably not so great, in my opinion. Because this doesn't generate any points, and he doesn't have to play right now. So we're gonna get all the big stuff, and then that's how you come back into the game. or that's how you secure a game. I don't know if I'm winning or not, but we'll see. Let's get all these 1-point centes. So piercing through this is actually bigger than one would imagine because it captures this stone. I don't know what he's playing. Why this move? I don't get it. He's playing a lot of endgame mistakes. I think this guy really needs to work on the endgame. It's not very great at endgames. Oh, I see what he's doing. He's trying to get rid of my eye over here and try to Atari, but that doesn't do anything. Okay, I have some time pressure, so I just need to... You know what? I'm just gonna capture everything here. So that's just that's it, right? There's no more, there's nothing left. I have to verify so I don't miss a co or something. Nope, just gonna connect, and that's game over. I don't need to spend any move here, although this Atari is a cente. I just don't need to spend moves, right? You can verify that he cannot throw in eventually at here, so. So there's no way to threaten my group over here. Unless I'm so bad at reading that I can't read this out. So he plays here, I connect, he can throw in, right? So his group's still dead because I can always connect. If he throwing here, if you throw in here, I connect here. So there's nothing. So that's just, there's nothing. I can't really just spend a move, connect here, but that's because that's a negative 1 point for me, right? So always make sure you don't fix something that you don't need to, because that's just a loss for you. Alright, so all these are mine. And oh my god, this has been a very embarrassing game. And I won by 0.5. Wow. That was just called luck. I mean, wow. I thought it was something else. Okay, so I actually caught catchback in the end game. Oh my god, 0.5? I don't know what to say. Well, it is what it is. He must feel very frustrated right now. 0.5. Oh god, let's review this a little bit for my viewers. Just check my last game. Alrighty, so the beginning is just very normal. So here Black's other choice is to Kosumi here. That's also a Joseki. I'll hopefully cover all these in my Joseki series, so don't worry about it. Instead he connected, and then this was played. This one space extension is very cool because not only makes a small base for him but also squeeze me, so I went in and give myself a root, and he counterattacked, very aggressive. I would have just simply dragged this group out, but he decides to play like that. All these moves are very intuitive, I guess. I'm trying to not play this one. I really want to play this move, but after this, I mean, look at how this move is helping Black's building here and squeezing my corner. Now my corner has problems. He can peep at R6 at some point or immediately. So I think I made the correct choice to leave this in danger, but securing myself a large corner. So now he attacks. I'm definitely in a very dangerous situation because I just let him play a lot of moves here. And then he peeps. I peep. I was hoping he could play like this, and there's no cutting point for me. As you can see, I have two tiger's mouths, right? So, but I think he played a good counter attack here. And now I was talking about if I push here. So this was what I was reading at the in the game. Black at least has something like this, right? So if we just play this out, this all force, and now Black has a very strong R8. So this is looking at this push, and this block is a Miai. So if I fix it here, then my two stones over here are pretty much gonna be dead. So that is the problem that I saw. So I cannot do that. Instead, I fixed everything over here. This is the most solid shape. Had you fixed like this, Black has the chance to play this one. Now you need to connect because now Black is all connected. And now you have all sorts of wedges. Big problem, right? If you block here, Black can pierce through. Black can pierce through like this, and then that's pretty much game over. Which is why the Kosumi is the best move. But Black decides to just ignore me and start a fight over here. So if I push here, I think Black will block. And what does White do? Like, this is these guys are pretty much captured. If you play this one, Black's gonna play this one, and if you cut, it's obviously not gonna work out. So my peep is the only counter attack that I had, right? So Black decides connect. That's correct. If Black plays anything like this, I connect, and now Black is dead. So Black connection is forced, and then this all forced in the game. And now I think Black is pretty good, except Black should not have fixed here. Black should definitely have, I mean, not even like just anywhere, right? Anywhere but connecting. This connecting is not necessary. It's not a big move. Now I got the chance. I grabbed myself the corner, and really fast forward. This is all traditional Joseki, and then I decide to invade. He extends, and then I played two space extension. I think this is an excellent move that I played in my game, ignoring what's going on, because one side I can connect underneath, the other side I can block at R18. So my corner is fine. As you see, when Black jumps in, I can crawl here. Black cannot do this, right? First of all, I can just clamp. I can just clamp myself home. So this is already, I can get home like this, right? So not to say you run the risk of white being very aggressive and directly cut over here. So extending is right. So I just connect myself home. So I think the loss over here, it's definitely compensated by my security over here. So then I just played, made myself really safe. And now I think at this point, this is a very difficult game, right? Because of how strong black center is. So I jump, he jumps, and we played a few moves. Not much to explain. I think black misread here. Black should have just fix the weakness, right? So and then look for the potential to play. Now I pretty much have to make myself alive like this, actually. So this is a very special move because I have a stone over here. So even if you play this one to kill, I have a connection underneath, so I can make myself alive. If you play this one, I can honey here, and my corner is a clean alive. Instead of you play this is a co-alive, right? So so black should have just played simple, or even this one. Probably this one is a lot better, actually. Yeah, this one would be a lot better. So anyway, so this dragging out, I don't really understand. And then turns out to be a misread by black. Here the connection is misread, and then I was able to, at this point there's nothing that black can do to stop me. I extend, and then if black connects, I can Atari. If he connects, I have this thing over here. So instead, black plays this one, and I kill everything here. Alright, so black plays another one. That's the center is still a problem, and then I decide to play out a few moves. And I think black misread here so badly that why not just fix the problems here first, right? Like, this would have been a more difficult game for white for sure. But instead, I don't know, this is such an easy reading that this extend is going to work. So if you play this one, I still have to come back and fix it. I might fix in a more efficient way, such as this one. So I think I'm okay at this point. Yeah, black only has this, and then there's just some Aji here that I can push it cut later. So it's a lot of Aji over here, so maybe black needs to spend a move and a fix. But anyway, so we'll focus on where I screwed up later on. So at this point is game over because all these territory is vanished. But instead I decide to not play properly here. Here obviously I should have extended, right? Like if you play this one, I connect. There's nothing going on here. Like, what can you do here? Nothing, absolutely nothing that black can do, right? Even maybe this is gonna cause me a little bit of problems, but I mean not really, right? So if he plays out this one, maybe that's his best attempt, but I mean, what can black do here, right? Like, it's just not gonna work out. Nothing black can do over here, as we can see. There's I'm absolutely clean alive, but instead I absolutely decided to give myself more trouble. Even this one, it would be a lot cleaner, right? Even if I just let him do all of these things. You can only jump to here. And as we can see, this is just a life shape. But the best move is obviously to extend here, and now have no problem. Yeah, so very unfortunate that at this point I was very scared that this would happen. And this is actually a thing. So if you play this, I think black and honey on the first line, and then I would be in trouble. But I might still be fine now. So why is it not playing? All right, whatever. So yeah, I might have to rely on the fact that, like, I mean I'm not. It's not so clear how I'm gonna make myself alive here now. So I didn't want to go into that. So I decided to play the Kosumi, and then I extend, and then he connects, and then this happens. Alright, and then let's see where the mistake is. It's at this point. Why did I push here? Makes zero sense. I should have just played somewhere else. But then I allowed him this move, and then as you can see, when I push here, he decides to come in, and then obviously this is not gonna work out, right? So he can just snap back. So at this point I'm pretty lost in the game, and then yeah, at this point I'm pretty sure black is winning. All right, so black connected, and then decide to go into an unnecessary co-fight with me. Why not just extend here? So I think black is thinking that he is lost, but really not, because black captured all these. White has absolutely no way to compensate for all these, but instead, unfortunately, black decides to go into a fight. So we played a couple very obvious co-threats, and then at this point, when I push, black decides to take. But I think black should have just blocked, because this is huge, because now black has the chance to capture me. And this the value is definitely not as big as this one. And then, but that's no problem. At this point, I'm still lost as white, and then I have to fight this one. We play a couple co-threats, and then I connect here. He takes, and I connect, and then this is an unnecessary move because now obviously black should have defended here, right? If I connect, black can block here, and then I don't see what's the problem. Both these groups are alive. Right, so now this is a big mistake. Allows me to do something over here, and then his endgame skills were not super impressive, especially with his A2. It doesn't do anything. I connected over here. This is bigger, right? So if he plays this one, we can see this is 1 point plus potential to make points over here. But instead, he decides to not to do that, and then this move is probably a losing move, right? So why connecting here when you don't have to, right? You can just block here, and then you probably win by 1.5. So he decides to connect, and then I play this one. This is huge, right? This is let's do an exercise. Let's see how big this is, right? If he plays this one, later on, this is how it's gonna end. So black has 4 points in total. But okay, so remember, black has 4 points here. White has 1, 2, 3, right? These 3 points. But then look at what happened when I play this one. Black is making a move over here. So black is left with like 1, and this is half point, right? Because I can squeeze, or he can connect here, so that's half. And then when white plays, let's say we exchange like this, right? White would have an extra point. Black lost 2 points, so that was 3 points already. But on top it's a sente. I played this, he responded, so I can play somewhere else. So that's a 3-point sente versus a move that doesn't do anything. So that's a huge loss. Alright, so he could have won game with more careful endgame. And then this one, very suspicious. I don't know what it does, but I pushed here, and I pushed this one. He connects. Okay, and I fixed my 1-point sente. He Ataris, and I think at the end it was all good. Okay, and then we played out a few moves. And at this point I'm winning by half, right? There's nothing that can change that. And very sorry about that. So very crucial thing, very funny stuff. So if ever I got scared and connect myself over here, I have lost by 0.5, right? So very important for you to not do that. So here, what can black do? Nothing. You cannot throw it in here because I can capture you. What else can you do, right? Like if you play this one, I can connect myself like this. So nothing black can play here. So at this point I'm winning by 0.5, but overall I would say this is a terrible game that I've played, especially for absolutely no reasons. But let's move back, right? Like when I'm winning like by so much, I decided to not even think about my life and death. That's the worst thing you can do. Like always think about your life and death. Let's just fast move forward to or backward to where we screwed up. So is at this point not even, so after this huge mistake I'm still okay, but here obviously I should have extended it, extended here, right? So that's just the move to play, and I would have been totally fine. 5 solid points, and black is just losing at this point. But instead I decide to ignore a 5Q problem. So black peeps in, that's the best move. Nothing I can do here, right? As you can see, if I play here, he has this one. The problem's I can't play this one, he can just capture me. But if I Atari from behind, he has this nice throw in, and then he's gonna kill me like this, right? So very simple problem. That's how sometimes you can win against people 2 ranks, 3 ranks above you, is by being very keen on life and death, right? It's about not ignoring details and stuff like that. So if you've seen in this game, he caught me with this detail. I was not paying attention to this block, and then a 5Q mistake, right? Not fixing a group that you're supposed to fix, and then I just give 30 points away like that. So a lot of lessons for me to learn, and hopefully you guys learned something as well. So don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel for more live games, josekis, and tricks. These are pretty much the 3 series I'm doing right now. Alright, so thank you very much for watching, and I'll talk to you guys next time.